Good morning, everybody. Welcome to another episode of the Rundown. This is your boy Uncle Money, and you know I'm here with my boy.
AP, you know what's happening. Back at it, back at it, back at it again. Sunday morning, we getting to it.
Sunday morning in the United States, Sunday night over here in China. That's how it is over here. So we had a light heavyweight unification fight. We had Arthur Beterbiev and Demetrius Bivol. Now you and I both predicted that Beterbiev will win. This is the first fight for the undisputed because Roy Jones was the last undisputed, and this is the first undisputed champion in light heavyweight in the four belt era. But this fight had a lot of controversy because although Beterbiev got the victory, people are saying, "Whoa, no, Bivol won the fight." So
Mm.
so, like, you give me your breakdown on how it went down.
I mean, it went down exactly how I mean, not exactly because I thought Benavides would at least get a KO at the end, but I thought Bevo would start off fast, and he did. He started off fast, winning those rounds in the early. Some of the rounds could have been swing. Um, I feel like this is a big fight of the magnitude. I feel the middle rounds, there was some middle rounds could have went either way, but at the end, Arthur Benavides closed it out, and I think that's what happened. Bevo he took his gas off the pedal. I mean, he said that Bevo's punches are super strong. He was blocking them, and it still went to hurt his eye. So, but the thing is, though, I think people get too caught up in their feelings of the fighter they like, and I think that the thing is, just because it's a close fight doesn't mean somebody got robbed. It was a close fight, regardless of how you scored it. It was a close fight, and uh, boxing is graded by ring generalship. It's graded by sometimes aggression and the cleanest fight and the cleanest punches. Um, it just depends on the judges. I feel like a lot of the moments, Bevo had a strong ring generalship. They was fighting Bevo's fight. Uh, I mean not Bevo's Benavides fight. They was fighting Benavides fight. Like that's not how Bevo wanted to fight. Running around, jab, jab, move. It was not like he was making him miss and throwing some clean punches like Floyd does. That makes it distinct. So a lot of those punches that Bevo was throwing was getting blocked, and a lot of those punches that Benavides was throwing was getting blocked. Yes, he had some clean punches here and there in some rounds, but just because you do a flurry doesn't mean you win the round. Um, I think that Arthur Benavides, I thought it was a draw, um, but just because Benavides won, doesn't mean it was a robbery because it was a close fight. It was not like he dominated. Um, so it just depends on what the judge is looking at, and it's different when you're up close and personal, looking at a fight than looking on TV as well. But yeah, I thought it was a close fight. It was a great fight. It was a fight that we should have got maybe with Spencer Crawford, but it was a good fight. I don't feel like it's a robbery. It just you saw certain things that the judge didn't see, and not everybody thought Bevo won. I think too. You think that's the zone. The zone is the highlight there. So when Eddie Hearn says something, or it's going to be still favored to Bivol because that's an Eddie Hearn's fighter more than Arthur Benavides because that's actually top rank. So it is what it is.
Yeah. So in Chinatown, the fight started at 6:01. No, it started at around 6. I set my alarm to 6:01. So I woke up, all groggy and blah blah blah. And then I finally found the fight legally because we don't watch illegal fights here at the Rundown. We watch all of our stuff legally at the Rundown. We don't do that. We don't go on Stream East or we don't do any of that stuff. But I missed the first two rounds. I still didn't watch the first two rounds, so I can't fully judge it because when I woke up and I turned it on, it was the end of the second round, so I don't know what the hell happened. But going from the third round up to the 12th round, while I watched it fully and took notes and everything, I scored it a draw. There were moments where Bevel had the upper hand. Yeah, he was on his back for most of the time, but he was doing a lot of countering, getting him some clean shots. Beterbiev was aggressive pretty much the whole fight. He was aggressive, and I believe that that's why the judges gave him the victory, simply because he was the aggressor. And some judges they do look at, okay, are you the aggressor? Are you one controlling the ring? And that's what Better Beef did. Yet he threw the punches, and Beaver was blocking him. So some people may say, "Oh, it's not landing." Blah blah. That's up to discussion. But as far as like a robbery goes, I mean, you can't like AP said, you can't say robbery when it's a close fight. It's not a robbery. But I scored it from round 3 to round 12. Like I said, I scored it a draw because I don't know round 1 and 1 and 2, so I can't say nothing. But I did score a draw. But I'm not mad at the decision. We both predicted Bear to Beef to win. That's who I wanted to win. Just I just like him more. But as far as the fight goes, I thought it was a solid fight. Nothing to like squirt over or anything. Nothing to get nothing to get an orgasm over. It was a decent fight. They should definitely run it back though, and both parties
Yeah,
have agreed that they want to run it back. So let's run it back.
yeah. I think that boxing world, even judges are getting tired of the when you're having say for instance a fight of that magnitude, you have to take it to both champs have to take it to each other. You have to make sure that you win decisively. You're beating the other person up. There's no more of the
Hmm.
finessing. There's no more of just hitting and get missed. Floyd Mayweather, even though like they have a misconception, when he'll make sure that he got the better end of each round and actually make sure that he will make the clean, decisive punches. And actually, you can see that now he didn't finesse like just run around like people think he did. He got landed the most punches, the cleanest punches. You can see it. He made them let him miss clearly. There's no ifs, ands, and buts about it. But
Hmm.
with Bevo and Benavides and this generation right now, they think that I'm just gonna box my way out of here and I'm gonna win. No, you have to either if you can't make it decisive that you're just beating him up. And this is a championship. It's not like a no name. This is for undisputed. You have to dig deep
Hmm.
and you have to like because I think that Bivol he took rounds off. He took like the last 3 rounds off, and I was like,
Hmm.
this is the championship fight. Like you have to distinctively like dig deep and keep on that pressure and keep those counter shots in. That's what made him lose the fight. But like you got the Shakur Stevenson and Tank Davis that people are talking about, and I feel like that is the how the fight would go. Not saying that just like that, but I'm saying that like Shakur couldn't win by just outboxing them. Because this is a championship fight. So like when people want to just box and don't get hit, then don't get hit. I understand that, but at the end of the day, this is a new era. This capitalism is the moneymaker, the ones that pay the checks, and they want entertainment. So if you hit and don't you swim and not get wet from the first beginning, but after that the championship rounds, you got to dig deep. You have to beat the shit out of the nigga.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that's what you had to do. If you don't do that, don't think you're gonna win the fight. Just don't think because
Yeah.
finesse isn't working well.
At the end of the day, just don't leave it to the judges. I mean, not everyone is a knockout artist. Not everyone got power. Power can't really be taught. You either got it or you don't. But you don't want to leave it to the judges. You want to make it as decisive as possible to know, hey, I'll whoop this guy. And if I don't get the victory, then and it's a real robbery. Real
Yeah,
robberies happen in boxing.
yeah,
And it's happened. We know boxing is dirty and corrupt. We know that. But this fight, it was a close fight. It could have honestly have been given to Beevil or Bitter Beef, but the judges saw Bitter Beef. We both thought it was a draw, so it is what it is, man.
yeah. He had to
Being a
let your
boxing
hand
judge
go.
is the being a judge in boxing. That's the one thing I don't ever want to do. I've fought, I've coached, and I've even commentated. I would never be a judge. I would never
Yeah.
do that.
Now that one judge was ridiculous. The
Yeah,
16
yeah, he was
112
stupid.
that
Six,
that
yeah,
was
yeah. That's I can't take. That's so common. Like it's always one judge that gives a 116 to 112.
and
Always one damn judge.
they should get a penalty. Like they should penalize
No,
them
you
that you can't
should.
judge like for like six more bouts or something like that. So they make sure that you actually judge it honestly. Just because it was a close fight. So like you doing 16-112 just out the blue, it was just like everybody's like, what? Like
Man,
at the end
how
of the
many
day.
fights have been 116, 112?
Yeah.
Like
I
it's
mean,
always one judge. It's always one judge in that joint. Always, man. I wonder if it's this guy.
yeah.
He's in
But
every.
yeah, but boxers need to let the hands go. They had this pop shot stuff they've been doing. Like you can't do that to win the end of the round. I'm tired of it. Like you just can't. Like I don't need you to knock him out, but just beat the shit out of the dude. Just bow,
Yeah.
bow, left, right, one, two,
And
1, 2, 3, 4, go.
and honestly, like I don't. Every judge is different, but when I'm judging, I do kind of lean favor. I favor more what happens towards the end of the round when I'm judging fights. That's just me, and
Yeah,
I'm
me.
pretty sure a lot of judges do.
Yeah, I'm more of a. I like the counter punching and if you let your hands go. Like, not saying
Mm.
that now if it's sloppy, let your hand go, but I'm talking about like the if Bivol would have
Yeah,
did more furies, not just at the end, because at the end I feel like somebody, oh, it's the end of the fight, let me just swing a lot. But for
yeah.
me, it's more just like
You gotta
throughout the
land
fight,
something.
are you landing
Yeah,
things throughout the fight?
yeah.
And I can see it distinctively. It's not like, oh, I'm seeing you just throw out some jabs and it's touching the glove.
Yeah.
Like distinctive punches. That's what I look at. And how many do you put? But I feel like it was a good fight. I like the fight. I think one thing I do think is that boxing needs to leave out concerts. We don't need concerts in boxing. I'm sorry. I'm
Oh,
not
was there
I'm
a
not really.
concert again?
Yeah, it was a concert.
Was there another concert?
They had Busta
Wait,
Rhymes,
man.
Sierra,
Hey,
Ella.
hey, I was asleep, man. I woke up at 6. Oh, the fight is on. That's why you need to watch UFC. Ain't no concerts. It's fight, 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 fight.
They had like
Hey,
they
my
had the
goal.
four first. Like, they had four
Nah,
fights
it
and
ain't
then
even
also
concerts. It's Turkey, man. It's Turkey. He always be putting these damn concerts in. Hey, Turkey, we don't want to. We don't care about that shit, man. Just
had a whole
put us the
hour
goddamn
wait.
fights.
The fights are already long.
Hey,
Would you want to what's the name do an hour wait? Like, oh, bruh.
hey, Turkey. Hey, Turkey. I'm a rapper too, man. So like, hey, I got a new song out called "Welcome to Mortal." Put me on, Turkey. Come on, man. I'm just saying, Turkey. Put me on. Y'all need to hit up Turkey. Tell him, hey, put me on.
Try to give me a flight so I can get a G wagon because you giving away G wagons.
Hey, no, but like, what time did the event start? Actually, it started what at
one
like 2. What,
1 p.m.
see, see what I mean?
But I'm saying
So
he did the first
and
four fights and then he had an hour. We had an hour wait. Like, bro, I don't need an hour wait. I need you to go with these fights. It's crazy.
see, and you know what I was doing at 1 a.m. I was sleeping.
I did get disappointed on the fight. One thing about the Arthur Benavides and Bill fight, the undercard with Ben Whitaker. There's a thing going around. Did he flop on purpose because he could have lost, or was it because basically what happened? The dude was jabbing. You didn't see the thing. He was jabbing. It was Ben Whitaker was not doing his little step aside, okie dokie like he usually
Oh yeah,
does.
yeah.
And the guy rushed him, and there was like holding clinched each other. All of a sudden, Big Ben Whitaker. What he did was he took a dive backwards, and they fell out the wing.
I saw that on Instagram. I saw they fell out the ring. I saw that.
Yeah. So hey, look. But anyway, at the end of the day, I like the fight. Rematch comes on Rehab season. Let's go. Arthur Benavides and Bivol. I might even reach the Bivol next time just because Arthur Benavides got that knee problem. He's getting old. He's about to be 40. And, age cut follow time doesn't wait for nobody.
Yeah, unless you Tom Brady or LeBron James.
Yeah. LeBron James trying to play with his kids. Pause. He trying to play. He trying to get his second kid to come to the NBA and be on the team.
He the first player that he literally created his 2K player. Literally.
Exactly. But his 2K player ain't that good. Um, yeah. But
Hey, it's the starting overall 60 in my career. That's how they all start in my career. They're 60.
mm, well, I guess. But at the end of the day, I just couldn't. I mean, LeBron needs to wake up because, like, your son is not going to be that dude. I'm sorry. This is
I
not going to be
told
that dude.
y'all, man. I told y'all. Y'all be listening to me. Niggas
But
don't listen. I told you. I'm gonna talk
yeah,
about that on the stream, this week. I'm gonna talk about that. Hey,
yeah. I
we love
mean,
you, LeBron. We love
hey,
you, LeBron.
it is
You
what
know.
it is, LeBron. But you need to wake up.
Yeah.
But I guess we can go over to our next segment, and we all know what it is. We're going to move over to NFL Sunday Night Football. Let's go. Let's go. We got some key matchups going on. We got everything going. We got the Jacksonville Jaguars versus Chicago Bears that's going on right now.
Right
In
now.
London right now. See,
Right, y'all late.
Lawrence performance going to be. Then we got Detroit Lions versus, America's team, Dallas Cowboys. You already know. And then
Boo.
they both are 3-2. So this shows who's going to be 4-2 battle. And then got the Baltimore Ravens versus the Washington Commanders. And both of them right now are coming off a 4-game winning streak. So you know that's going to be crazy. And then we got the Los Angeles Chargers and the Denver Broncos for the AFC West clash with the Sunday Night Football with the Cincinnati Bengals, New York Giants. And then we're going to sprinkle in a little bit of the Patriots, We got to do it for Uncle Money. The Patriots, nobody's really paying attention to them, but we had to sprinkle them in
Come on,
here and
man.
there.
Everyone's paying attention to the Patriots. Everyone loves the Patriots. That's America's team, man.
So yeah,
So,
so we could dive into it. Everybody's making their prize picks, making their my bookie picks, their FanDuel picks. So we're gonna do a brief rundown. We got the Jacksonville Jaguars, Chicago Bears. How you see the fight? I mean, not the fight. How you see the game? Let's go.
so it's happening at this moment. So let me go ahead and cheat. Hold on. I'm about to go ahead and cheat and see what the score is. I got the okay, yeah. So at this moment, it's 14-3. Chicago is up. So yeah, I mean, who gives a shit about the Jaguars? Let's be honest. I mean,
I got the
come on
Jaguars
now.
winning.
Okay. Well, at halftime the Bears are up. So yeah. That's all I
I
can
don't think
say.
Williams could pull it off.
You don't think Caleb Williams can pull it off? Hey
Nope.
man, I heard that I heard like his nail polish, it has like superpowers.
Oh, okay.
That's what
It
they
has
told
some
me.
power so
I
far.
that's what hey, they win.
I guess. But yes, and then so I mean that game going on right now. Y'all stay tuned. Go look at the NFL. We ain't gonna go over too much on that because it is going on right now. Rundowns at 11 o'clock Eastern, 10 a.m. Eastern. Chinatown. I don't know how to do Chinatown, but I don't know what y'all
12,
call it.
hey, 12 we call it Beijing time or Shanghai time or Hong Kong time.
All right, cool. So that's what we're gonna do that. But
Yeah.
then we got the Detroit Lions and the Dallas Cowboys, and hold on. Somebody's interrupting us right now. I don't understand. Like, why are they interrupting us right now? I don't get it. I don't get it right now. Oh man, it's Coach T. This guy here. He wants to come over.
This is Coach T, and I'm here with the Sunday football predictions. We have the New England Patriots taking on the Houston Texans. As you know, Coach T is a die-hard New England Patriots fan. The Patriots have lost 3 games in a row, and now they're going to start their rookie quarterback, Drake May, for the first time this season. And I'm trying to be optimistic, but I have to be completely honest. I don't see much of a difference going into this game. Yes, Drake May will start, but I don't think that's going to make much of a difference. And on the defensive end, CJ Stroud and Stephon Diggs, they are going to go to work on the New England Patriots defense. The defense of the Patriots have not been good, unfortunately. So I don't see this being a close game. I see the Houston Texans blowing out the Patriots 28-10. That's my prediction. Coach T out. Oh, one more thing. The Dallas Cowboys sucks. Screw UAP.
This guy, I can't even finish my Cowboy segment. It just doesn't make sense. Like, he just has to jump in, yo, stank ass Patriots. It just doesn't make sense. Like, he just wanted to just come in.
We don't
and
need
just,
a Cowboy segment. Why do we need it? Why do we need a Cowboy segment? For what? What have they
nobody
done?
cares about the
What
Patriots. Like, that was irrelevant. Like, why do we have to go about the Patriots? Nobody cared about them. We didn't want to hear about the
everyone cares about the
Patriots.
Patriots.
This is ill, Coach.
You mean no one cares about a team that has won a Super Bowl in the past decade? You
Nobody
talking about
cares
that?
right now. You still going in the past.
Nobody cares about
We're
the
talking about right
Cowboys,
now.
man. What
Right
the
now.
nobody cares. Nobody cares about the
I'm
Cowboys.
I'm gonna have to talk to Coach T. Like, you have to be. Look, this is talk about football. Leave the Patriots alone. Let's talk about
Hey,
football. That's what we need.
we'll bring him on one day. We'll bring Coach T on one day. Hey, look, you the one that you the one. He got your number. You supposed to be, you apparently buddies with this guy.
Look, I didn't expect him to call and interrupt my segment. Like, I was really trying to get into the one of the top games is the Dallas Cowboys and Detroit Lions. It's seeing who's going to get number 4 and
the
2. We're not thinking about
the
who's going to
the
be one in
the
whatever.
game. the game is the top game simply because the Detroit Lions are playing. Because the Detroit Lions are actually a good team.
First
The
of all, we're
Cowboys
both
are not a
three
good
and two.
team.
We're both 3-2.
You're not 3-2. The Lions are 3-1, sir.
Both teams are 3-2.
The Lions are 3-1.
I had to look at it. But at
Yes.
the end of the day, we're going back to the Cowboys segment. He got Toast T is interrupting me, got me all okay. Look, we got Jared Goff, and we're gonna see what CeeDee Lamb and Mark Purse are gonna do, and we're gonna see who's gonna be the
Well,
top.
Michael Person isn't playing because he's injured, sir. His ankle, so he's out
Oh
for the
yeah,
game.
yeah,
And you
he is.
got a lot of other guys. A lot of other guys are out too. So yeah, it's not looking
Our
good for you
defense is all
guys.
hurt, but Dak Prescott gonna put the team on his back. CeeDee Lamb gonna put the team on his back, and we're gonna do what the unthinkable. Everybody thinks when they think we're gonna lose, we end up winning. So I'm going to go. I'm with the Cowboys regardless. But if
Mm,
logically speaking, because I do have a job to do, this is going to be a tough game. Um, Detroit Lions.
The
I
Lions
know.
gonna whoop y'all ass. That's what's gonna happen.
Oh, this guy here. Look, but you can go with Uncle Money, but every time you win with AP, you win the money. So my bookie, hit your boy up here, AP. We're not sponsored by y'all yet, but hit us up because we know we do all the sports. But next, we got Baltimore Ravens and Washington Commanders. I really don't like that name still. But Washington
I
Commanders and
don't call
Baltimore
them the
Ravens.
Commanders. Man. Hey, look, I don't. Hey, they the Redskins. I don't give a damn what y'all saying. Look, my family's from DC. I called it the Commanders to my dad. My dad would say, "They ain't no motherfucking Commanders. They the goddamn Redskins." So he said it. They from DC. They the Redskins. So anyway, continue.
His Georgia coming out. His accent. I haven't heard his accent forever. I don't give a damn what they come about. I'm gonna say he the Redskin. They're Redskins. My daddy from DC. I'm gonna know. I'll tell you what it
They the
is.
damn Redskins. They the goddamn Redskins, man. I don't care about no Commanders. The Commander
Well,
Washington Command. The Redskins.
they were just trying to pay homage. Actually, there's a lot of black people
Yeah, yeah.
actually.
Until white liberals got mad and decided to be mad on behalf of Native American people, and Native American people like the name Redskins. But anyway, that's for another topic. Continue before I
Yeah,
get canceled.
but this is gonna be an in-state rivalry. You know that the DMV world, that is an in-state rivalry right there. So we're gonna see what's gonna do. I feel like the Raiders, of course, is gonna win. I mean, Ravens are gonna win, of course. But what do you think, Uncle Money?
So, like, I do think the Ravens are favored to win, but look, DC is my second hometown. That's where my parents are from, and I'm actually, I'm happy that the Redskins they have a winning season for the first time in Lord knows how long. So, on paper, okay, we can say Ravens. We got Lamar Jackson or whatever, but I'm gonna go with the Redskins on this one, man. I'm gonna go with the big upset. The Redskins they're gonna give us a big upset.
Okay, guy. you know, deep down in your
Did
heart,
you think they would be? Did you think they would be 4-1 though? Did you think the Redskins would be 4-1? I'm
it's
gonna go. Hey,
yeah.
it's going. Hey, I go for the upset. I say they're
Okay.
gonna get. They gonna get upset.
And then we got the LA Chargers and the Denver Broncos. So y'all take tune. We writing it down anyway, but y'all pay attention to who's each one of us picks and who's right. So next time y'all follow and make y'all money, y'all know who to follow. But we got the LA Chargers and the Denver Broncos. That's gonna be, I feel, that's a AFC West clash defensive game. With the Broncos with a 3-game winning streak. I might lean more to the Broncos. They're on a winning streak. They're hot right now. We'll go to the Broncos.
So I'm gonna go with the Broncos. That's my pick. Chargers they're 2-2. I know Broncos 3-2, but I I'm going for the Broncos. I got the Broncos winning this.
Yeah, and also I don't like teams that share stadiums. It's just when you share stadiums, you just it's kind of put you down here to me.
Kind of what?
Even though that don't
So
have
you don't
anything to do.
so you don't like the Lakers. You never liked the Lakers.
I mean, I don't watch basketball like that. I watch it just because I do for this for our job, but I'm not a basketball person. I think basketball is soft right now. It's just what it is. But teams that share
So is
stadiums,
NFL.
I just feel, even though that had nothing to do with how they're gonna play,
Why? Why do you look down on teams that share the stadiums? So
because
hockey shares this.
when you're America's team and you just know you own your own stadium and you're just like you're looking at, oh, that's cute. Because it's moving on to the next segment of the
No, no,
Bengals, Cincinnati
man.
Bengals. I don't care that they share stadiums, and I don't like the Bengals right now because they share stadiums too, like the Browns. They're like the big brothers, and that's why they choke a lot. They're in choke season, even though I do like Jamar Chase and Josh and then Burrows. So they're really good. Um, But nah, sharing stadiums, man. I just don't know. I feel like at this time, the NFL makes billions and billions of dollars. You can get your own stadium by now.
So okay, but let me ask you this though. All right, so let's look at it in LA because we finna talk about stadiums for a minute. I'm about to
Okay.
show why I don't understand AP's his hatred. Let's look at LA now. The Clippers no longer play with are in crypto. They got their own stadium now. They moved to Inglewood, right? But NFL stadiums, I don't know, they cost like a cajillion dollars, whatever. I mean, is it you want one football stadium here in LA and then another one in LA? Like,
No,
shouldn't we be giving that money to like the homeless and Skid Row? Like,
I feel that, but I feel like the money that the NFL, like we talked about on our previous podcast, how the NFL goes to a certain area and they build it up. I feel like the money that the NFL is making, they make trillions of dollars, that they can go to a whole different state to boost that economy. They can go to a whole different like. You don't need to share stadiums. Go build it. Go like there's so many states that need like they could be.
but,
There's a North
but
Carolina
this,
and there's a South Carolina that you could
okay, so I get
build a
what you're
team
saying
there.
now. So okay, so you're saying you don't prefer teams to be in one city.
Yeah, like they need to go help other
Okay,
cities out and boost it
I,
up.
I understand now. Okay, I thought you meant they already there. Oh, stair. Yeah, and we're working on an NFL expansion. Like there have been, talks like Oklahoma, Austin, um,
I don't
even
need no
in
teams in
Europe.
Texas.
But
We're tired. There's too
the
many
yeah,
teams in Texas.
but y'all love football though in Texas. But yeah, I mean we get an NFL, but I get what you're saying. Like why you need to be in two cities? Like for what?
Yeah.
I get it. The
Boost the
market,
economy.
New York and LA are big, so I get it. But I mean there's more teams, and there will be an expansion. We're gonna have an NBA expansion. We have an NFL expansion. So it's gonna be more expansions coming in. So as
Just like the
far
New
as
York
where, I don't
Jets.
know.
The New York Jets and the New York Giants don't even play in New York. Like they could. There's New York is bigger than New York City. Everybody, I don't. If you don't, people don't know. There's a whole lot of land in New York.
There's a
They
whole
could
there's a whole
whole
state.
state,
Yeah.
whole state that they could build a stadium there for New York and build a whole city because it's already congested in New
Do
York.
they, what
Like
they
it,
do? The Buffalo Bills.
but okay, Buffalo Bills. But I'm just saying they could build another stadium because it's already congested. So you actually could be in New
Yeah.
York. How you into the New York
Get
Giants and you're
another
not in
team.
New York?
But
You're not in
but
New
a
York.
lot of but a lot of but a lot of teams like the Redskins, they're not in DC. Um, they're not in DC. They're
But I
in
understand
Maryland.
that though, because DC is like a dot. Like, I mean, Baltimore. I'm just saying this, but also you can expand in the Midwest. You because people need to move out these congested areas and build an economy. Like, because at the end of the day, like when stadiums becomes money. So like, there's um Kansas.
There also needs, but there also needs to be a demand for it though. That's the thing.
Alabama.
Yeah,
Alabama, they would
Alabama.
love
Yeah,
it.
yeah. I think look at the look at the places where they're big on college football. That's where you should base where to put an NFL team at.
You put in Alabama, that rivalry. I'm not saying because they can't be a rivalry, but there would be a rivalry. Would they have
With the
Alabama against the
Falcons,
Georgia with the Falcons? Like, I'm just saying they already have the NFCs, but say you put an AFC team that's good in Alabama. Oh, if they ever play the Falcons, that would be a
it'll be a rival.
crazy game.
It'll be a rivalry. You get all the Roll Tide fans will instantly be on the Alabama team. All the Roll Tide, all the Auburn, they would really be on that. And then it'll be a rivalry.
Yeah,
Like I said, I think Alabama, Oklahoma, I think those places need pro
big
NFL
team.
teams.
Even California, like you could, there's room to different places in California. As big as that state is, like they don't
I
need
mean,
to.
I wish San Diego could have stayed. The Chargers could have stayed in San Diego. I
Yeah,
kind of wish
cool.
that. Sacramento, why can't they get a football team?
Yeah, but there's so many different places that you could help build the economy, lessen the congestion. Um,
Hmm.
it's just what it is. Like make it a lot. You might
Right.
expand the
Yeah.
teams. I don't know.
But also, yeah. But I feel some teams don't even need a football team, like the Jacksonville Jaguars, for example. I feel they're useless.
Yeah, they move on.
I feel like just useless. Like why are you here?
Yeah, they can go to Alabama, the Alabama Jaguars.
Mhm. Why not? Yeah, I
Yeah.
just feel like
But
So
uh, but we digress. So then our Sunday night football game, Cincinnati Bengals versus the New York Giants. I feel like that's going to be the Cincinnati Bengals favor. I'm not a Bengals fan, but I feel like it's going to be on their favor. It's going to be on their time. Um, I think it's just going to be a destruction. Be honest with you, that's what I feel.
I'm not a Bengals fan. Definitely not a Giants fan because I do not like the Giants unless they're playing the Cowboys. But besides that, I don't like the Giants, so I'm gonna go with the Bengals.
hmm And then you got the Monday night football game.
Yeah, so we got for Monday Night Football, we got the Buffalo Bills and the New York Jets. So this is the Battle of New York. For those that don't know, Buffalo is a city in New York State. For those that don't know geography, so the Buffalo Bills are 3-2. The New York Jets are 2-3. I got the Bills. The Bills to me are still a pretty good team. Yeah, two losses, whatever, but I think the Bills are a good team. I like Josh Allen, so and I like Aaron Rodgers too. He's an old man, but I think the Bills are gonna pull through with the victory.
Okay, cool. Well, I think the Bills are going to will to win too. I mean, that's what I feel like. So we're on that. So we're going to run this down, and we're going to have our picks when we do our recap, maybe to see who was right, Uncle Money or AP, because we don't know that my bookie who they need to put their money on. We're gonna go through this, and then we're gonna give a highlight, maybe a quick video of the highlights on maybe like Tuesday, Wednesday of who's the picks and who won the recap, NFL recap. But we go with that. But I digress. We all know that. Hold on. Wait. 1 second. I feel like we have one more thing to go over that was not going over. Hold on 1 second. I had no. One thing I want to actually talk about is y'all need to go check out Uncle Money's Mortal Kombat because when that comes out, that I don't know when it comes out, but when it comes out, Uncle Money will let you know the details when it comes out. Y'all need to check it out. I already put it on one of our videos at the end of our undisputed video game post. But go check that out, Mortal Kombat out. That fan made it looks dope. Looked like it was actually in the real movie theaters. Let's check it out. Uncle Money, tell me about that. Tell us about that Mortal Kombat for us real quick.
Hey, so y'all know who I'm playing. I'm playing Jax, obviously. You know why I'm playing Jax. We ain't gotta go there. But yeah, so one of my friends in China, he said, "Hey, I'm gonna make a Mortal Kombat movie." So with his budget, he directed, produced it, got all of us together. We filmed this short Mortal Kombat film. It's coming out. It should be out this week. He's supposed to finish it either tomorrow or the day after. But it's gonna be out on all platforms. We're gonna have it on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, everything. We're gonna share it for y'all. And also, I even made a song for the soundtrack called "Welcome to Mortal Kombat." It's on Spotify, Apple Music, your mama's jukebox, everything. But man, y'all look forward for the Mortal Kombat. I'm telling y'all. If y'all don't know it, me and AP we're actors. If y'all don't know that. That's actually how we met, guys. If y'all don't know that, but yeah,
I
y'all go.
mean,
I'm gonna keep y'all tapped in.
AP a little retired right now, but yeah, I'm retired right
Once
now.
an
The
actor,
acting,
always an actor.
yeah, I'm always an actor, but the industry has kind of slowed down. If y'all want to be actors and everything like that, the industry kind of slowed down, so it kind of postponed my.
Same here.
But oh, actually, you know what?
You
I'm
go and
sitting
drop it
here.
for him.
I'm gonna drop it for them. I'm gonna make sure
I'll
that
drop it
they
for him.
they get. Let me the AP working on it real quick. Give y'all that drop of that Mortal Kombat, and let's see where is there it is. Boom.
Hey,
Payday, Canelo Alvarez, that guy right there. You know, I was beating people's butts on it, and I'm just letting you know. Pause. I'm just letting you know. Look, if you want to play AP, you want to play AP and get this ass whooping. Come check out AP Gaming with AP. And I'll put those paws on you. Uncle Money about to get the undisputed on Tuesday, and it's gonna go down. And we're gonna have a rundown tournament. We're gonna have crazy things going down. Just come on and check it out because we fire at that game. At least I am.
hey, all I'm gonna say is when I get that game, hey, give me like 10 minutes to figure out them controls. And like AP says, I'm busting butts. Pause.
But one thing I do say is that the undisputed that just a quick rundown of it, because we are a boxing channel, a sports channel, so we have to cover it. Undisputed does need its updates. The online play sometimes gets laggy, and just to be transparent, that they have to modify the modifier power button because people will try to spam it. But when you good like me, it doesn't even matter because I'll hit him with the left hook, the check hit left hook. I hit him at the body. I get him in the face. It doesn't even matter because it doesn't matter what you do
It does.
because
No,
AP.
watching the game, I think I really wish there would be more fighters in the game. We know how these boxers are. They're I want $80-100 million for guest appearance. We know how they get. It's not like the UFC games or the NBA or Madden where you're already under the contract. Or boxing is kind of like freelance a little bit. So that's the only thing. So my next wish for an update or the sequel is more fighters. But I mean that
The fighters need to be
it's
reasonable
a
too.
small.
Like what they get, the
What you mean?
fighters need to be
Oh
reasonable because
yeah,
they
yeah,
get a
yeah.
percentage of
That's the
the
thing.
DLC.
The problem is a lot of them don't want to be reasonable. That's the thing. They don't want to be.
Yeah.
They just making up high numbers out their ass.
Yeah, just like
Yeah.
a boxer, Alicia Bumgarner. Now she's sexy, but
Oh yeah.
she what's the name? She said a quote on it to give her honest opinion. It's cool about her opinion, but I feel like she's just misinformed about the gaming community. I understand she's a gamer, but she don't know the business of gaming. Like she's like,
She
well,
play.
they,
She a gamer?
yeah, she says she plays games. I think
Oh
really
okay.
because she's
Okay.
not
Go ahead.
on, she's not in the game. She felt some type of way, but she basically like the graphics could be better. Even though I think the graphics are dope right now for what you have. But then she said that
Mhm.
why can't you do like UFC and Madden and all this other stuff? And but I'm like, you have to understand the how long it took Madden to get where it was. And Madden's the same game now. I mean, it doesn't get that much better because they still trash in the gameplay. But
Yeah.
um, you're comparing UFC and Madden games that took a while to that they're with EA Sports. EA Sports
Yeah.
built their
They're
company
triple
and
A.
has the AAA
They're
games.
triple
Like,
A. This is a small budget. This is like a small studio that
yeah.
did it by themselves.
And you're supposed to be that person that actually promotes boxing. So you need to jump on the bandwagon to get them more money. So this is a good start out of what they're doing. This is a good foundation. But if they get more money, of course they can get the Unreal 5 engine. They can do all that different stuff and make it look good. But you can't expect them to be out the jump, out the gate, be at EA Sports graphic wise. It doesn't make sense. They don't have a 2K or EA Sports of a budget.
Right.
Like it doesn't make sense. Like they're not spending billions of
Right.
dollars on game industry and stuff like that because they don't got that money. But what they did for the money they did have, this is a great game. If you know boxing, this is a great game. If you know how to sidestep and jab, it's a great game. Now, graphics are not the best, but they're not the worst. They're a good
I,
graphics for
I
the
think
game.
that I think they're pretty good. The graphics are pretty
Yeah.
good.
But don't shit on the game just because you're not in it, or don't shit on the game because you don't understand they can't beat EA. Just by you saying EA and UFC, first of all, they can't get all the fighters because, like you said, like Uncle Money said, they are independent people in boxing. That's why boxing hasn't had a boxing game in like 10 years, 15, 14 years, because they can't go to each individual. Floyd Mayweather asking for 10 million. Like, they can't do that. If you
right.
was under one banister, just
Then
like y'all
yeah, it's
can't make the
possible.
fights. It's the same thing. We can't get all the fights because y'all money greedy because y'all don't even give the
Yeah,
numbers. If boxing was
exactly.
popular, they can make a great game. Like if it was like making trillions of dollars like the NFL, yes, it's easy to I can give them the money, but they're not. So be reasonable. If you make $10,000 from this boxing game, that's cool. If you're really that popular, just like a pay per view
And
numbers, you get a percentage.
and that's how much they make in 2K. The NBA players they get about I think 10,000 just to be in the game.
Yeah. So if 10K, if 2K is doing that, then this game
Then
should maybe
who
do
the hell are you?
5,000.
You know what I'm
Because
saying? Yeah.
you should get 5,000, and then but they
College,
did
college football they paid him $600,
exactly.
which I think is a little bit too little though.
But
But
college football makes trillions of dollars. So at the end of the day,
yeah.
boxing don't give trillions of dollars. So at the end of the
Mm-mm.
day, and I love boxing, but at the end of the day, you should maybe make say if they gave you $1,000 just to sign up, and then they give you like say they are giving percentages to the boxers if they buy their packages.
Yeah.
So you
Yeah.
might get like say I think it's like a 10%, 10-20% of the how much people buy your DLC. So if people are buying your DLC, you get 10-20%. That means how popular you are. If nobody bought it, that
Yeah.
means you're not popular. So stop asking for that money.
Right.
It's just what it
Like,
is.
just be grateful. This is the first game in over 10 years. I mean, they only going to get better from here. Of
Yeah.
course, there's always going to be some mistakes, some bugs. That's just normal, you
Mhm.
know.
But you also get fans, new fans. You're getting free promotion. Gamers, when
Yeah.
they say, "Oh, I like playing with you," pause. That this is free promotion. They get this different things like that. Like this is free promotion. People, that's how people know characters. Like people who
Hmm.
don't watch the NFL all the time, but they play Madden all the time. They know all the football players' names because they play Madden all the time. People will know your name more. That means they'll want to say, "Oh, is she really this good? She's on the game. Is she really good in real life?" Yes. Then you will get that more fans, more pay per view numbers, more people wanting you. You'd be great. I don't know. People have crazy expectations, and I'm just like I'm crazy. I'm confused about it. Like you should not have
I'm just
those
not even.
expectations.
I'm just not even surprised at people's ridiculousness anymore. At this point, people are just whatever.
And the graphics is not
But
bad. Look at Sean Porter.
I think the graphics look good.
Yeah.
I think the graphics look good. Um, Yeah, I think Of course, there's always going to be stuff like I wish the referee was in the ring,
Yeah.
and I wish the career mode was better. But overall, just looking at it, it does look good. Like I said, I am going to get the game, and it's only $60. Like it's $10 cheaper than standard game prices.
Yeah, I got the early release. So I paid a little more than that, but yeah.
Oh, okay.
But the thing is, even that though, like, um, there's little things that need to be fixed. Like, I wish they would get the coaches for the right players. Like Sean Porter's dad should be in there. When they have Sean Porter,
Yeah.
just to have the
They
right
probably couldn't
coaches.
get him in there though.
They
They probably
probably
couldn't get
couldn't.
the get. Yeah,
What else? The commentator
because
needs to be sprucing up a little bit because sometimes they be calling stuff that didn't happen. But like they didn't throw that many punches, bro. I threw like 26 punches right in the first 30 minutes, like 30 seconds. Like, what are you talking about? I'm throwing punches, but they're fixing it. They did say now one thing they did say they're doing patches. It's coming out. All those people want to spam that power button. Oh, when they fix that, oh, this would be a wrap. You're going to sleep even more. But also, I feel like the modifier should be like 3 or 4 modifiers around, like have like a little gauge on it. That'd be dope. Because that means people can't just spam the modifier. But the side steps, the movement, knowing how to move left and right, hit angles, stuff like that, jab right, left, do 1-2, do 1-2-3, 1-1-2. Like, you can do those things. If you know how to throw punches, you just be dominating. Do a check hook, move around the ring, loosen up as a boxer, so you just dance around. Not everybody can do the same dance movements. Everybody can like, you can't be Muhammad Ali trying to bounce like Canelo Alvarez. It's not going to work. Like, you don't have the same
yeah.
movement. So it's a great game. Just a good foundation for boxing.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna cop it on. I'm gonna cop it this week.
All right. Well, like, look, that's our Sunday night rundown, our Sunday morning rundown. It depends on what hemisphere you on. Uh, Check out AP Gaming with AP. Check Uncle Money out. I mean, he got the shoe thing. He got you you tell. I ain't gonna tell. I ain't gonna do you discredit.
So I got a shoe business selling sneakers. All the fresh new Jordans and Adidas and Nikes. Y'all check it out at my Instagram at _ dripped out style. Check out my new single, Welcome to Mortal Kombat, available on Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube, everything. Then I got the Mortal Kombat movie, and in a couple of months, I will be releasing a new product called Morning Recovery. It's basically anti hangover strips. You take them before you drink so you wake up, you don't have a hangover. Because guess what? I don't like hangovers. When I go out, I like to get lit, right? We all do. But man, I don't want these hangovers. So I created a product that's going to help you prevent these hangovers. So you can drink, you can wake up, and you can start your day fresh and strong. But it's coming out soon. But if you want a free sample, link me up on IG. And I get you that. Well, not free sample. Hell, no, I ain't giving y'all no free sample. If you want a sample for cheap, then hit me up. And then once it comes out, you pay full price. But you hit me now, you get the really low discounted sample. I'm gonna release the product in a couple months before New Year's.
Yeah, and check out Leaks on the bottom. We have even more things going out. We got Discord and everything like that. And then we're gonna be doing some more gaming clips and stuff like that, so y'all can like and see some cool matchups that we should have or wish we did have and stuff like that on the Undisputed Game. But this we out and we out.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of The Rundown, the channel where we talk about boxing, football, basketball, and other life topics. This is your boy, Uncle Money, and I'm here with my boy,
AP, co-host of the Rundown, back at it, back at it, back at it again. Hit the bell icon, like, comment, subscribe, and let's get it.